As I step outside my house, I can feel the sun rays illuminating its painful gaze, penetrating my body in so many ways that it opens my pores to flooding sensations of sweat. It's a thermal virus that creates spontaneous combustions of the flesh. It makes my skin come. So it drips upon my neck, and I scratch and I itch while I try to find some way to convey this stagnant burden, but I'm fooling myself because I know in reality there are no poetic words or prose that can expose the intensity of this heat. It's fucking hot. But this sticky but syrupy sweet perspiration clings to my clothes and my body like metal to magnets. And my average reaction to these aspects reveal how our coastlines will end up like Atlantis, underwater. But it's not seen as drastic. It receives no action. These greenhouse gases attack with the passion to seek a leak to leave us gassing. But news captions reveal, as crime rises, heat rises, and young lives meet their demises in the concrete jungles, air conditioners, accessories that are not all able to come to. And the young die young, mouths open, eyes glaring, tongues hung, as if the searing heat had burnt the passages of their lungs. But is it the heat from the sun, or the ones our ghetto sons say they blare from guns? Can it be the sun trajectory or the bullet trajectory that results in human capillaries flowing hot blood in these thugs to pop guns, fighting over a slum they have not won? You hear no sound. All you see is mouths open, eyes glaring, tongues hung, panting, a familiar sense of wanting on their face, as if they've been running the race of life but couldn't keep pace. And on that same race, they were raped by a bitch named Katrina. You can hear her high water levels moaning and groaning like a pregnant woman as her water breaks the levees. And these souls who were drowned by the stagnant murky waters are summoned to the skies, only to be met by the sun's piercing ultraviolet rays, causing these disturbed spirits to levitate because the air is so thick with smog they don't possess enough strength to break through heaven's gates. You see, not only is the globe warming, but bullets are firing, the sirens blare. As bullet residue fills the night air, it's hot. But we are not discussing the same climate change. The climates in these ghettos are in an ever-present state of change, a change from danger to cataclysm to anger to envy. The heat causes an agitation and results in an open invitation to the biscuit, the banger, the equalizer, the shotty, the toaster, the Uzi, the AK, the Mac, the pound, the heat. It is the byproduct of fire. But hell on this earth is not what children desire. They become thirsty from the panting heat from the bullets, so they sip Kool-Aid filled with lead from the drinking water to quench their thirst. Not knowing digesting the cancerous sweet Molotov cocktail that attaches itself to their insides like parasitical creatures sucking the life force in their vibrant youth right through their skin pores, causing these young girls' wombs to turn to Chernobyl combustions of infertility, and the God-given incubators radiate with radiation and high rates of infant mortality. Toxic particles explode in their lungs, choking their spirit and scarring their insides. It drives them to mental instability and emotional insanity. It's uncanny to call the name of environmental racism, but the ecological nuisances have refused to remain reclusive, and they refuse to be deterred by the heat. However, I struggle to decipher which is harder to overcome, the one in the air or the ones that blare in the streets. Yes, we know there's global warming, but who will go green for the guns on the street that are storming? Who will bring the stage out when God is performing? Enormous tectonic displace dictates in the weight switch place. Well, what kind of God can exist in an area such as this place, where the heat waves come from each way, from the sun or bullet sprays? Step into the frying pan of hell, where the heat here has always been subject to climate change.